Hello Pisces, how are you doing? I've been already meditating on your cards and what is happening this month for you guys. Just to give a little introduction, this is a new channel, so I'm just starting right now with this channel. I've been planning, I've been doing readings for already quite some time, but I was concentrating myself much more in private readings, and now it was like, you know, with all these things and all these changes and this huge year that we all have gone through, I thought that this was the right moment to start. You know, I thought, okay, Julieta, you know, you really, this is the month, you know, this is the month. And you know, I am a specialist in tarot, and this channel is for tarot, but I like to mix it up a little bit with astrology, because I think that, you know, this is a general reading, and you know, I mean, I know that this story that I'm gonna express today, this card has been appearing since I started meditating on your energy, guys. We'll talk about it later. This is, you know, kind of, you know, it's because it's a general reading. I know it's not gonna resonate with all of you, but I know that someone there that is watching this video right now, and maybe some of you will resonate with this story, and this is why I do tarot, you know, because I think that this story that I will intuitively, and the cards also will be speaking to me, it's something that might be helpful for you to get through that situation, or maybe confirming certain things that you already know, so that you can take the step forward. The first card is the Chariot. Okay, it's the first card appearing in your present. So, you know, I just want to say, you know, if this story doesn't resonate with you, it's more than okay. I mean, you can also you can take a look to the other signs. Maybe if you have other placements in your chart that are important, that story will resonate more with you. Otherwise, I really recommend to get private readings, because it's more personal, it's more focused on yourself. So, you know, you have all my information on the box below. Wow. So, you know, the second card that just jumped out is the Star card. And you know, guys, this is in a very important month, and probably you already know that there is this solar eclipse happening on the 14th of December, so really soon. While I'm recording this video, I'm planning on making this channel public on that day, between the 14th and the 21st. And this solar eclipse, together with this huge conjunction that is happening of Jupiter and Saturn moving to your 12th house, because, you know, I mean, these planets and these changes, this eclipse is not gonna affect to us in the same way. You know, it's like we have different aspects in your life that will be more the focus. Now will be more the center of whatever changes you're going through right now. I mean, you know, everybody is in constant change. But this particular month and beginning of 2021, I believe it's gonna be a huge month of changes. You know, the eclipse, guys. I took some notes just to remember a little bit, you know, how to structure the reading, you know, and get through it. It's happening in your 10th house. Which is the house of career, of leadership, of how you are seen in the social world. It's the house of community, and this is a very important house for you, because I mean, this is determining, I mean, very importantly, your career. And there is an association of this eclipse with the South Node, so there is definitely something of the past that we are letting go for something new. And the talking about this 10th house, I think that, and counting that we just came from an eclipse on the 30th of November, that was in a relation to your home. I think that there has been, and there is gonna be an important change in your career, and that probably will mean as well a relation to your home, something where maybe you need to move, and this is what I'm seeing here. This is exactly the energy I'm talking about, the Chariot. You know, this is moving forward. I think that some of you, if not all of you, I think you're gonna be moving forward something completely different. And this could be even unexpected, you know, unexpected change. Or maybe you're doing a project and this project is coming to an end. You're having to let it go, I mean, because you accomplish it, or maybe it's not working anymore. But you're gonna gain something more of it, something that will come unexpectedly. And I think that this new thing that will come will also mean maybe a change of location, moving, or traveling. You know, right now the gates are opening. I don't know exactly in what state you're located and what country or part of the planet, but right now it looks like things are starting to move forward. For how long, we don't know. I mean, but I do think that some of you are definitely moving forward, you know, like having like this, you know, maybe there is this new information that comes regarding your career that will request for you to, yeah, to go somewhere else that where you have been. And maybe this is something that you were not thinking about, or you didn't think it was a possibility. And maybe that change, I'm not gonna say it will be easy, you know, because the Chariot, every time that appears, it's a major arcana, so definitely I think this is related to that energy eclipse, you know, like major arcanas are always associated to things that are kind of imposed in our path. Now, we can take them or not. It's not that you have to do it or go through that experience, but this is something that it's bigger than ourselves, you know. This is like something that comes in our path and it's kind of like out of our control in that sense, you know. It's like something that it comes and we can confront it or not, or go with it, or maybe this energy could change later on. But this is what is coming right now in your present. And what is coming in your obstacle is the star. So talking about that eclipse in the 10th house, yeah, maybe there has been, you know, the star is talking about recognition, dreams come true, wish fulfillment. And I don't know why I'm sensing here, as it's coming with the Chariot, because the Chariot is like this energy of like this warrior, you know. He has to move forward even though the obstacles. He has these two sphinxes that want to move in different directions, and he needs to take them in the same direction. So it's hard, but he has the victory with him. But he has to be very, very strong and very determined with his decisions, you know. And the star is coming in this obstacle, which is that recognition. And you know, as I was saying, maybe until now, where you were working in a project, or you were investing yourself in a relationship or an environment where things weren't as you wish they could be. You know, this is a card that also talks about healing. You know, sometimes this is like why they call it the wish fulfillment card, because you know, it's the star is like that thing that looks so far from us, but it's there. And I think that right now you're moving forward, but maybe you're feeling a little bit down, Pisces. This is kind of like what is coming, what I'm feeling right now. We'll see what the rest of the reading is saying, you know, because I mean, I like to talk about each card mainly when major arcanas appear. I like to talk about each card in particular, like what it's telling me in that moment. But you know, the reading has many cards, and this takes me in one direction or another. Maybe at the end of the reading, this could come in a different level, completely different perspective. But now, what I'm sensing, and you know, like there is this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in the 21st of December. And this is like, this was the astrologers had been all about. And you know, and you can believe it or not, but this is something I truly believe in. I mean, I think I personally have experienced, and I'm experiencing these so big energies, and I think for me it's irreasonable almost to think that it could not affect us. But this big conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, I mean, these two planets, they were located in your 11th house. And now they're moving into the 12th house. This is the house of Pisces. And it's your house in a way. You know, and Pisceans, I mean, you're water energy, and you're in constant movement. You know, it's like you are one of those signs that needs that movement, that constant movement and emotions, more than sometimes you like to admit, I think, as well. But the 12th house, this is gonna be very important for you guys, because you know the 12th house is related to the dark side of ourselves, what is hidden. It's a house of you know, many times it's associated, I mean, you have the 8th house, which is the house of transformation, but the 12th house also has that sense of transformation, but at a subconscious level, not at the conscious level. And this is the realm where you're probably, I mean, these two planets entering in that house, even though there are gonna be many things that are gonna be coming your way regarding your work, and probably many people, I think, are gonna be coming to you. I think that you're gonna be more introspective. You're gonna be for quite some time thinking more about your own spirituality and about things that were hidden of yourself, certain psychological aspects of your life. I think that this is the moment for sure where there are karma that will come your way, you know. So whatever, if it's for good or bad, you're gonna start feeling the effects of that karma. So if something you did bad, you're gonna have to pay that price right now. And if you did good, you know, if there is a situation where you felt that there was a certain injustice, but you were able to prove good in it, you're gonna see that improvement right now. You're gonna have that gift that would allow you to feel better about that situation or thing that happened in your past. So there is this big sense of you Pisces. I think you're gonna enter in this moment where you're gonna be more introspective than ever. You know, I mean, these two planets are like planets that have huge cycles. And the conjunction that's happening right now is so important because it didn't happen in this way for like about 200 years. So, I mean, whoever is there, I mean, this is something that you didn't experience in your whole life yet. So it's very new. That's why it's important, because it's something that we didn't experience yet. And I think that it's also gonna be really the past. Yes, in the past. The past in the past. The Judgment card. It's crazy. I mean, you know, yesterday I did the reading for Scorpios. I mean, and I'm getting so many major arcanas. It's crazy. I mean, like right now you have 3 arcans from 3 I just took out. And this is the Judgment card. And I think that, yeah, the past coming back, I mean, in the past. So this is, in a way, is good because I think you're moving forward. And you have, in the past, I mean, the Judgment card is like this card that talks about probably certain situations of the past or feelings, or could be particular persons that reappear in your life. But they appear not in the same way as they were before. You know, it appears because, you know, we need to look at them again. And there is a sense of new with them. Even though they still are talking about the past, there is a sense of newness about it, where we are able to rebirth. You know, many times this card, they associate it with the Phoenix energy. So it's like, you know, the Phoenix is in the ashes. It comes from the death. It's alone. It's a baby. It's alone. He probably I mean, he has more chances of dying than anything, but the phoenix, and you know, it's like he ends up rising, you know, he comes out of the ashes and he rebirths into the sky, you know, like this angel that is singing and playing this trumpet, you know. um yeah, I see that you are being at this moment quite into your feelings. I mean, Pisces, you're a very sensitive sign, and but I think that this past period and right now has been even stronger than ever. I think that there are many things that you're gonna be working on yourself. I think that until now, maybe you were in automatic mode. You were working hard. I mean, you know, you have a lot of influences in your career, and I think you were more centering doing and taking action than maybe really going deep within, you know, like going into those things that you were kind of hiding from yourself, and that they are appearing again and again, and it's because you need to work on them, you know. So let's keep on going with the cards. So the next card is the 5, definitely looking too much into the past. 5 of Cups. How Pisces? I feel that you are having regrets. And you know, maybe this is gonna be very specific for someone there. I feel that I feel like you're looking too much at something that you feel that it has been spelled. But you're not looking to the 2 cups that are behind you. And these 2 cups are very important. It's like you're just concentrating yourself in what it hasn't been, maybe. You know, like these 3 cups that were full of water, and you're just like with all this sadness, and you know, this is a sense of like feeling depressed, feeling nostalgic about the past, but mainly like this sadness, you know, and regret, you know. I mean, the 5 of Cups, I associate it a lot with more than depression. It's more about regret, because this person, you know, is like looking at these and thinking, oh my God, I mean, I lost these opportunities. And these are very emotional, you know. Cups are always related to emotions, to our feelings, to our, in many ways, also our spirituality. And I think that there has been a certain maybe relationship or situation. I mean, I'm gonna try to be more specific right now, but maybe this has been that relationship that has been very important for you and your path in life, where you feel that there is no hope at this present moment. And you are in this mode of, let's keep on going, I'm moving forward, I'm doing my things, I'm getting my career done, even though I have to change. You're probably moving away because I really feel that maybe this emotional situation is associated to a place in you know, like a specific place, and maybe you're moving away from it because it doesn't make you feel good. But I see that you're feeling kind of hopeless about it, you know, like the star coming in reverse. I mean, it's not that I don't read reverse, but it's in the obstacle position, you know, so it's kind of like reading in reverse. It's like feeling that wish that you had, it's not there anymore. And maybe you think that you cannot heal that situation or that relationship that you really wanted. Let's continue where, you know, the story. How you see yourself in the situation. Okay? I want you, Pisces, I don't want you to desperate. Whoever is there listening to this, I really don't want you to desperate. Please look at this. Look at those 2 cups behind you. You're not even paying attention to them. This is something that is kind of like calling me. You know, it's like you're not looking to what you still have, you know. So how is that you see yourself in the situation? Okay, working, yes. You have been putting yourself, trying to focus yourself in your material world. Yeah, you know, you are having a hard time to deal with your emotions right now. I see that. I mean, this is how I feel it. You're having a hard time to deal with your emotions. So you're concentrating, you're a very intelligent sign. And what you're doing right now is like you're seeing yourself, you know, trying to put your concentration and centering yourself in that new project. You know, maybe getting back to studies or researching into something, doing some research into something that you really like. Or maybe this could be that new house, you know, that new creative endeavor that materialize, you know, something that economically speaking can give you some good resources for the future, you know. But this is like low steady energy. This is not like fast energy. This is something that you start, you start little by little, and you know that will take some time to get it done, you know. And you know that you are in this position, so there is maybe something new that you're starting and you're trying to start, I mean, like practical, in a very practical perspective, which is good, because this could allow you to kind of push away all these deep things that are maybe coming and that you're feeling right now that are not really what you expected or what you wanted. Okay, see what is coming in your too many cards. You know, guys, just to tell you, I like to look at the cards when they come out like that, but I don't take all of them, you know, because every time for one position, I will only take when there is only one card that came out. Okay, that's how I read. But every time I see the cards that jump, because I think they do have something to say, and for example, this Ace of Wands that just jumped with the rest right now, it's a card I've seen appearing quite some times while I was meditating with you. I said it in the beginning, you know. So yeah, there is something here. Maybe again too many cards, but something here that definitely you want to start in your career, new project, you know, something that is quite material, and that I think it gives you a push of creativity that it's really good. But by now, thinking about your emotions and maybe even relationships, like important relationships, you are a lot in your emotions, like maybe, you know, thinking too much to maybe what you cannot have yet. There is something that you want, and in your environment, Three of Wands. I will have to take another card to see this card in your environment. You know, your environment position, this is something that is influencing you, directly or indirectly. It could be a person that has this energy, or it could be that, you know, group of people, or it could be your work environment, you know, your home in general, but that it's a part of you, but that it's there. And there is like this Three of Wands energy that I'm gonna have to put another card later on to see where this story is taking us. I think that maybe there has been someone that has been given the back to a certain situation, but at the same time they are waiting for something. You know, with the Three of Wands, it's a good card in the sense that there is expansion. But this person is looking outside. It's giving the back to other things, you know, it's like deciding, or has already decided to go for something, while these two wands are on his back. So I sense that there is someone maybe in your environment that has given the back to this situation in particular. And I think that maybe this is why you're feeling kind of hopeless in this present moment. Because this could also be a project. This could be something that you thought that you would be doing. And at the end, it didn't come out. It didn't happen. This is something is going in another maybe direction. Okay? But we'll see. I mean, I don't want to get, because I will need an extra card to get deeper into it. Wish. What is in the wishes of Pisces? The King of Cups. You want to feel again stable within your own emotions. You want to find that, you know, that self-control over your own feelings, but not control in the bad way. You know, I mean, control obviously many times can be, it's bad, you know, I mean, but in a way, you know, the kings are represented always by this energy of, you know, having that power over their element that they represent. And the King of Cups represents the element of cups. Water energy, your energy, guys. This is emotions, feelings, as I said before. And you want to be in your element. You want to feel again in your element. You want to be able again to feel. And probably what has happened is that you want to get out of this state of mind. It's like, you know, this person is not very stable with his emotions. It's more into, you know, is feeling quite, you know, like quite imbalanced and disharmony, feeling that there are some things that are missing. While this guy here has everything. And he has so much that he's able as well to be generous. He's being able to give that cup to whoever deserves it because he knows. He knows where he's standing. He knows exactly what he feels. He's very intuitively as well. You know, it's like he can really feel and sense things without having physical proof of them. You know? And because of that, he's able to choose, he's able to be, you know, open, you know? And, you know, this wish, I mean, I see this is what you want. If I would be doing this reading right now to a particular person, maybe a feminine energy right there, who could be watching this video right now, or it could be also a man, okay, who's watching this video, and there could be, I mean, and this is just like a specific story inside the general story. It could really be that there has been a certain relationship, very karmic, deep connection from the past. And this is the King of Cups, this is coming in the wish fulfillments, and this could be that person, you know, this could be that person that you wish to have a relationship with, but maybe right now you think that this is not happening. And that this person could be given the back to that situation because we'll see the reasons, but I see that there has been some distances. There is a problem here of distance. I mean, this is just for some of you. I mean, if this story doesn't resonate with you guys, don't push it, okay? But if it's kind of talking to what you're experiencing right now, or you're having that kind of relationship right now with someone, or maybe this could be even a father figure. Maybe there has been an issue with a father figure. You know, a father figure that you feel that there has been some problems, distances, and maybe you are thinking too much about the fight or that issue that you have, and that's kind of affecting you and your emotions and putting you in this state of mind and this state of feeling, you know, like of regret, thinking of the past. maybe feeling also melancholic of what you had and now you don't have anymore. So, but most of the time these things are more in our head than in reality, okay? And if it is part of that reality and that situation really happened and that person is giving it back, I mean, for certain, it's because maybe that person in this precise moment doesn't have to be part of your path, okay? And you have to move on, you know. We'll see what is coming, you know. I mean, now the last card, please, Pisces. Too many cards. Hierophant. Yeah. And I really sense here that this could have been a very important committed or relationship for you. You know, that you feel that the distance is too much. Two cards again. And you're so much in your head, guys. Pisces, get out of your head, please. I mean, this transition of conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn is gonna be, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be easy. Because it's, as I said, it's like working into your own subconscious, going into your hidden side. But I think that it's also gonna be so healing for you guys. You know, like probably all these situations and from the past that were there and were like, now you're gonna be able to process them, but not just in your material world, but like internally, so that you can really move away from them and finally start over, you know. That's how I'm sensing it here, you know. One card, please. One card. One card, please. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Tower in the back and the Fool, the Four of Swords, the Devil, you know. You know, maybe there has been some vices in your behavior, probably. I mean, you're gonna be looking at that right now. I think this is the moment where you're gonna be looking at it directly, like, because you don't want to stay there forever, you know. It's like you want to move on, and maybe there is something that you want to communicate. You know, the Knight of Swords, it's air energy, and this energy is associated many times the Knights with communicators, with messengers, with the energy of, like, you know, this is like rapid movement. It's the air, you know, so it could be many times we could associate it to like online connections, like email, messenger, whatever. But I feel that maybe you want to kind of communicate something here. It's like you want to take a step forward into this situation so that you can fulfill your emotions and maybe move forward from that past energy where there was something that you felt that was not making you feel like well. The only thing, I mean, with this Knight of Swords, and you know what, I need to put again, I'm gonna put a specific cards, you know, I'm gonna do it right now. The only thing with the Knight of Swords is that sometimes it can come like too aggressive. And this could be your energy, or this could be someone else, or maybe the situation itself, that maybe in some way it moves too fast, or it comes in an aggressive level. So, you know, sometimes we need to be careful, you know, with that, because sometimes it goes too fast. And we have to, you know, sometimes we need to kind of calm down a little bit before. So I want one card for the environment, please. The Three of Wands. One card for the environment. The Three of Wands. What is this Three of Wands energy in your environment? The Queen of Swords. One more card for this Queen of Swords. One more card for this Queen of Swords. The Star. This is your wish fulfillment. This is what has been, I mean, yeah, this is something that you are definitely very passionate about, or you have been very passionate about. A certain connection in your environment that is very important to you guys at this present moment. And this is not someone new. As I read the cards, I mean, I have to tell the cards, this is a couple. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is, I'm seeing the story here, the particulars, I mean, like the precise story of someone who is dealing with a situation between a couple or like two persons that had been at the distance. Definitely. And I think that this has been a very passionate encounter, or a very passionate relationship at whatever level you want to put it, okay? But I think that this person right now has the energy of being colder, you know, maybe being more, you know, the Queen of Swords. I mean, this is the energy of, you know, she used that sword, you know. This person has gone through whatever is in your environment, or this person is coming into this situation in particular. This person, you know, has gone through a lot. And, you know, she or he, you know, no matter the gender, guys, okay? But definitely it's like a feminine energy. But, you know, we all have feminine and masculine inside ourselves. But this Queen of Swords is like this person that has gone through a lot, and you know, she cuts the BS, you know, like she doesn't like to be lied, she wants respect, she's very truthful, and she's like straight, you know, like direct. She communicates at the end, you know, she will communicate what is true for her, and what is not, she will cut it off. And I think that this person that I think here, there is definitely a distance in this story in specifics. You know, the Star came out 2 times. That's why I'm really feeling this sense with the Chariot of distance, of something that has been, you know, it's like, you know, it's like, as I said, you know, the Star is like this wish fulfillment, but you know, the stars, they are always, I mean, far from us. And this Queen of Swords is coming with the Star, and in your obstacles you have the Star. So I really think that precisely for someone there who is watching like behind the screen, this Queen of Swords is that wish fulfillment. But this person is not coming right now as you wish it could. I want one card for the Knight of Swords, please. One card for the Knight of Swords. The Justice. One more card, please. Karma, guys. You know, as I said, I mean, this conjunction, I mean, in your 12th house, karma is coming back to you guys. And if you did good in that situation, you will get your good karma. But if there has been something here where there wasn't I mean, somebody here, if it's you or the other person acted not in the right way, there is gonna be that situation like balance off, I mean, right now. And I think that this is gonna come in a way like quite fast, because it's coming with the Knight of Swords. Again, I see a lot of swords here. I mean, regarding like the Knight of Swords with the Justice, and then we have the Four of Wands that came here. The Four of Golds, the Four of Coins. So yeah, I mean, I think that there has been someone in this particular situation that maybe in the past the problem, it wasn't that there was a fight or there were like issues or in that way, no? Like, I think that the more the struggle has been that someone here wasn't able to move from the past. I think that someone here, whatever if it's you, Pisces, or the other person who is resonating with this story, the problem was that somebody here was stuck. It was stuck with probably their own career, their projects, not being able to move in some ways, you know, or maybe stuck into their emotions, thinking too much of the past, thinking of things that were not working, and instead of looking at that situation at that present moment. And I think that maybe this is the reason why this person in your environment has given the back. But I don't see this, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't see this like something definitive. But this is like a certain situation where, you know, there is a necessary balance that needs to come out from this. Because there was a level of unfairness maybe, and that was or the problem, and this is a reason why at the end there was distance in this relationship. I want to know, what is this Five of Cups, please? You know, I would not normally put a card on the star, but as it came again with the Queen of Swords, I mean, I have no doubt that this star, for you guys, this star, it's probably that person of that situation that it's not coming as you expected it would come. I mean, this is like, it got, I mean, very specific, but I'm sorry guys, I mean, I need to be honest with what I feel and how I see that situation, okay? Now, the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? What is this regret? What is this regret? Too many cards? Yes. Yeah, I think that somebody was the problem in this situation, and I mean, I think it got very emotional more than career. I know that probably Pisces right now you're just feeling, oh no man, I'm concentrating in my career, in my life, and I'm getting things done and I'm starting this new thing. But I really feel that there is something here that emotionally you are trying, like you have been hiding for quite some time. Or like you were kind of feeling it for quite some time, and now it's like calling you, you know, because what is this regret, please? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. Yeah, I think maybe this, looking at the past, I mean, the Hierophant is associated to commitments, engagements, whatever kind of engagement is for you. I think that in this situation, like this Five of Cups, maybe the problem was that somebody here was stuck really in the past, and I think maybe this was related to a commitment that didn't work out in the past, and because of it there was something maybe new or something else that could not advance as you thought it could. Okay, One card for the Chariot, please. One card for the Chariot, please. One card for the Chariot. Too many. One card for the Chariot. King of Rods. One more card, please. The Tower. With the Temperance, yes. This could also be give me a second, guys. This could also be relating, I mean, to your career, in regards to your career. Maybe there has been obviously a certain kind of destruction over that project that you were doing, or there has been something that has been broken here, you know, or something that happened, a certain accident that it put you in a moment where you had to be more patient. And maybe this was related to somebody in your work environment that made this situation, who created the situation. Maybe this was a boss, somebody that has, let's say, a high level of hierarchy in your environment, or in your work environment, that has created this change or is influencing this change. And maybe this is something where, okay, this accident or this kind of disruption put you in a moment where you have to take a time, be more patient, moderate, and slow down certain things. And I think that this is the reason maybe why you have to move on. And where you feel that you find yourself now in this position regarding the situation, which is the Page of Cups. A younger energy, you know, it's not a king, it's not a knight, it's a page. It's not a queen either, it's a page. It's a wonderful energy, you know, but this is more like the student card. So, I mean, as I don't, you know, I want to put one extra card as a conclusion, let's say, for the reading, because, you know, it's like, you know, the reading is like it can take you in different directions, you know, and I feel there is in some ways a specific partnership or love relationship here that, as I said, this is a very important relationship for whoever this is resonating with, but that there has been a distance. Somebody here is expecting something or has been in the waiting of something, but it didn't come out as they expected. And then in another way, and I think because somebody else has been too much looking and thinking of the past instead of looking forward. And that could be you, Pisces. In another way, the other story I see here is regarding your work, that maybe there has been something in your work where somebody has influenced a change or a kind of disruption in your work, in your projects, and that put you in this mode where you had to move on. But you know, I do see that this moving on, it's gonna be so much more positive. But it's just that maybe right now you're feeling kind of hopeless about it, because maybe you have to start from zero again. I mean, you have to start again studying, researching, putting again all the work from the beginning, you know. And that's why you're feeling like a little bit at this present moment. You're moving, you're like with all this energy to move forward, but maybe things are not moving as fast as you wish. Now, I want one more card, but I'm gonna take it with this deck. Okay, and this is the last card. Okay, I'm at 49 minutes, guys. I mean, what a long reading. It's like I'm trying to get done these readings for like 30 minutes, and it's quite impossible. Like, 7 of Cups. So yeah, I do think that you're gonna be in a moment where you're probably gonna be able to get some things regarding this situation. It's like this is like a card of harvest. You know, you planted the seeds, you work hard on it, and you're moving forward. But this is like a planning card. You know, this is not so much about movement. So I think that you're gonna move right now. You're in the moment of transition and change. But I think that you're gonna enter by the end of this month, most probably, and beginning of 2020, in a moment where you're gonna slow down, Pisces. I think you're gonna have to slow down, and I think you're gonna start some things at a slower path. Maybe you're gonna have the need of some calm to plan better what you really want to do with all these, or maybe this situation, or this particular person. I don't think this person is going anywhere, to be honest. I think this person is, even if it is talking about this partnership, relationship, whatever, or it could be just a friendship. I don't think this person is moving anywhere, but their energy is more like, okay, I'm staying where I am and I'm doing this, and concentrating myself in this and that and that, and well, they're working hard into their own passion and into their own projects, I see as well. So, well, I mean, I think it has been a good reading, Pisces, but I see that, I just want to conclude by saying that, guys, step out of this energy, please. I mean, look at everything that has been happening this year. And okay, if you need a time off to come back to your own emotions, and balance out your emotions, do that. It's important. But don't feel hopeless. It's like, don't feel so hopeless about it. Think that you still have 2 cups there that you're not really looking at. It's like you still have that chance of fulfilling whatever you want to fulfill. It's just that maybe right now you're gonna have to take a time to plan better how to get to it. And I think you're gonna have to move away from the past. Definitely. Because I think, guys, you had been like this, in this coming back. It's like you have to really let go. Move forward. Keep on going. Keep on going. Okay? Well, guys, I hope you enjoy this reading. I'm gonna leave my information on the box below. I have my Instagram, my Facebook page, and I'm also leaving my email where you are gonna be able to contact me if you want to get a private reading with me. I hope you have a good month and enjoy the holidays, guys. See you next month. Bye bye.